Hi guys, it's Miss Tiffany. Are you ready to make another art project? We're gonna take these popsicle stick magnets and make some fall decorations out of them. So I went ahead and painted them. To put them together, I just glued them with a popsicle stick here, and then I cut up a magnet and glued it to the back using some Mod Podge. So that's something you can do at home too. And I went ahead and painted mine. So that's something you can decide on now. So we have a couple options of what you can make with your popsicle stick magnet. You can make a ghost. So you might want to paint it white if you want to make a ghost. Or you could do a monster. I thought that would be kind of cool. You could also make a Frankenstein, a pumpkin, a scarecrow, a black cat like my little Leonie, a bat, or a witch, which I thought would be cool green. So you need to decide now what you might want to make out of your popsicle stick magnet. So pick one of these and then you can start coloring your magnet. I went ahead and painted mine already, but you can color them with a marker as well. And the scarecrow I left blank. That's just up to you on what you feel like doing with yours. And then I'm going to show you how to do all of them. So go ahead and start coloring whichever one you picked. So either it will be orange, or black, or green, or purple, or white, or plain. And then also the supplies you'll need to do this project might be some googly eyes. But if you don't have googly eyes at home, you can also just cut some paper and make your eyes, or you can draw them on with marker. That's the second supplies. You might need some markers to color on your popsicle stick magnet. And then also if you want to add any embellishments that use paper, you might want some scrap paper then. If you don't have scrap paper, you would be fine just using white computer paper, and then you can color it and cut it out for what you might need for the project. Because I think the bat is going to need some wings, the cat is going to need some ears and a tail, the scarecrow might need a hat, so there's lots of options. Which also means you might need scissors and liquid glue. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with pumpkin. This I'm going to also make a stem for my pumpkin. I'm going to make it like nice and big. And now you just cut out your shapes. And I might even do a green leaf or something. But for the face, I'm going to draw it on with my black marker. So I'm going to give him 2 triangle eyes. If you wanted to, you could also use googly eyes for the eyes instead. I'm going to make a small nose. And for the mouth, I'm going to use a pencil first. That way I know I don't mess up. I want the mouth to go from here to here. And I want him to be very smiley. Then I think I'm going to put a tooth here and a tooth here. So that means I won't color in those parts, just the background. See how I went around that tooth? Now I'm going to draw around this tooth. And then you just color it in. Now I'm going to erase my pencil marks. I might want a vine too. So to do a vine, I'm going to take some green paper. Once again, you could also just color some computer paper green if you wanted to. And then I also want a leaf. So I'm just going to make a little leaf shape right here. To make this look more like a vine, I'm going to wrap it around my pencil. Look at that. Now I have all my parts. I just need to glue them all together. And now I just need to wait for it to dry. There's our pumpkin. Next, we're gonna make a black cat. For your black cat, you're going to need 2 eyes, maybe some whiskers and a nose, and then ears and a tail. I'm just going to show you a few ways how you might be able to do that. So I have my 2 eyes ready. Now I'm going to cut out the smallest pink nose. I think I'll make some whiskers out of this piece of computer paper. And I want 6 whiskers. Then I need a couple triangles for ears. Two eyes, a nose, 2 ears, and some whiskers. I think I want a tail also. So to make a tail, I'm gonna make an S shape. Like so. And then I'm just gonna double it. We can have this side be kind of long so that it can poke out from the popsicle sticks. And now we have a tail. So now we just put all the pieces together. And don't worry if your glue is showing because it will dry clear. If you have yellow eyes or green eyes, that would look really cool on your black cat. Or blue eyes too. When you glue your nose, I'm going to go ahead and put mine with the point facing down. And you could do that too. Now these little whiskers are going to be hard. If you want, you could just draw some whiskers on or go without putting any whiskers. And there's the cap. I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry. Next, we're gonna make a monster. For this, I colored mine purple. But if you don't want yours to be purple, that's okay too. And you can make your monster however you feel. You can make it a happy monster or a sad monster. I think I'm gonna make mine a silly monster. So to do that, I'm gonna pick out a few different googly eyes. Maybe different shapes and sizes too. So there's my eyes for my monster. I'm gonna give him one triangle shaped tooth. So I'm gonna cut one triangle, but you make your monster look however you feel like. I wanna give him some polka dots, I think. I'm gonna go with this blue color and see how they look on him. I'm gonna put some dots on him.
Yeah, the blue doesn't quite show up like I want it to, but that's okay. Maybe you want to give your monster some stripes.
Maybe you want to give your monster some stripes or some polka dots instead. Whatever works for you. Ooh, I think I want to give my monster some hair also. You can give your monster spiky hair, curly hair. I think I'm gonna go with curly hair like I made the vines for the pumpkin. And I'm gonna wrap my paper around my pencil. And this part can be kind of hard, so if you need some help, maybe ask for some help. Okay, I think that's all I need for his hair pieces. And now I'm going to draw his mouth. So I went ahead and drew it in pencil first, just to make sure I liked it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my mouth in now. And now you get to glue all your parts together. I turn it over and put the hair on this way. And there's my monster. I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry now. All right, so next we're gonna do the witch. And for that, I'm gonna use a black piece of paper to make her hat. And then I think I'm gonna give her a big nose. And I'm gonna give her some purple eyes and kind of a mean face, I think. So to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and draw on here my witch's hat, which might look something like, and like I usually do, I'm drawing in pencil first. Make sure I like it. If you don't have black paper, you could just do this on computer paper and you can color it whatever color you feel like. There's my hat. Here's my eyes. I think I'm gonna give her some hair too. So I'm gonna fit it to my popsicle stick. So something like so. So I'm gonna cut this down. And I want her to have some bangs here and then it to be longer there. So that's how I'm gonna do mine. You cut your hair however you feel like. That along with my witch's hat, and then I'll have my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. Pretty cool so far. Now I'm going to give her a big round nose. And maybe kind of a grumpy face. But you can give your witch whatever look you feel like. And there's my finished witch. Okay, now we can make a ghost. I feel like giving my ghost 2 blue googly eyes, because why not? And this one, you're mostly just gonna glue your eyes, and then you can draw whatever face you feel like. You can have a happy face, a sad face, a silly face, a grumpy face. I think I'm gonna give mine a scared face. Or maybe a face that's going boo. I'm gonna add some eyebrows to mine too. And there's my ghost. Your popsicle stick magnet needs to be black for the bat, unless you want it to be gray or brown maybe. I'm gonna use this paper to make my wings. Draw one wing, one arch, and then between here and there we need some little arches. So 1, 2, 3. Pretty good wing right there. I'm gonna cut this one out first so that my second one looks just like it. But we want the other wing to go the opposite direction. So I turned my paper over, and I'm gonna trace it over here. So there are my 2 wings. I'm gonna use this paper to make a mouth too. Out of just this small piece here, I'm gonna make a U shape. So there's my mouth. Then I also need 2 little teeth. So to do that, I'm gonna cut some small triangles out of this white paper right here. And then I also need 2 eyes. Then you'll just glue everything together. My finished bat magnet. Now I'm gonna work on Frankenstein. I'm gonna give Frankenstein 2 different sized eyes because I think that'll be funny. I'm gonna use this piece of paper to give him some spiky black hair. So we have Frankenstein's hair and eyes, and then I'll just draw on his nose and mouth and eyebrows. So I've got my eyes and my hair on, and now I'm gonna do my silly face. I'm gonna give my Frankenstein a unibrow. So I think I'm just gonna color up and down right here. Give him a furry unibrow. I'm gonna give him a cute little button nose by making a little U shape. There's his nose. And I'm gonna give him a silly smile. It's a friendly looking Frankenstein. Now Frankenstein also has some stitches. So I'm gonna give him stitches right here. You figure out where you want to put your stitches. And then maybe some right here too. And there's my Frankenstein. Now we have the Scarecrow. So to make my Scarecrow, I'm going to give him some hay for hair. So to do that, I'm going to need lots of small pieces. cut a bunch of lines here that fit to my Scarecrow's head. So I'm gonna get him a hat out of this. I'm gonna cut it to size. On the other side here, I'm gonna cut here, here. So that'll be my hat for my Scarecrow. Those look like some good eyes. And now I'm ready to put it all together. Now I'm gonna draw my nose and my mouth. I want my nose to be cute and pink and little. And here's my mouth. For my mouth, I'm gonna make sure I have some stitches. I think I'm actually gonna mess up some of the hay a little bit so that it's coming out in different directions. And there's my finished Scarecrow magnet. Okay, so here are my finished popsicle stick magnets. As you can see, there's lots of different ways you can make them. You can make different mouths and different noses and different eyes, and it's all up to you. So everyone's is going to turn out different. I hope you enjoyed making these with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!